All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostles, the elders, great millstone of Ruel, and peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom. This your brother Tazama Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and through the spirit I wanted to do a lesson. Basically, I'm gonna have they not heard. I think I done a lesson early months back on Have They Not Heard, but hey, this is Have They Not Heard part 2, because hey, this word is going out, man. This, like the scripture says, going to the gates of the nobles, man. And I'm just jump straight into it. I'm gonna grab a couple clips out of various brothers' videos and bring in some scriptures behind it, and Lord willing to edify and listen through the spirit.
And I feel like I'm seeing Hebrew Israelites everywhere. Man, are the Hebrew Israelites just like taking over? The whole Hebrew Israelites, it's like we got another group popping up that's gaining influence that thinks they're the chosen ones, and they're the Jacob, and we're Edom and Esau, and that we're supposed to serve them. I didn't even know they existed a few years ago. Now I'm just like seeing them everywhere. Just and it's such a turnoff to me that like they think they're chosen too. No, we're the chosen ones. Just like all these people obsessed with being chosen and wanting others to serve them. It's like now we got two groups that think they're chosen by God and destined to rule over Esau and the Gentiles.
Well, people are like, this website, if you look at all of it, it's talking about black people being the Israelites. So I just pulled it down. Because, did I read it all? No. I've been sitting here for almost 10 days recording, and then still trying to live my life. Do you see what I'm saying? So no, I didn't read it all. I gloss over it. I say that all the time. Let me just run this by you. If you remember the subscriber from the Dominican Republic that sent in his video where he was preaching and straight out of the Bible, etc., he referenced Matthew 10:23. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. So when they persecute you, get out of Dodge. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. Now, he interpreted that, and I'm kind of interpreting that, not being a biblical scholar, as the people of Israel don't return to Israel until the Son of Man returns again. Because I'll tell you what, the people in Israel right now are not the Israelites. I've been saying that for a long time, and people hate hearing that, but it is what it is. I'm just looking, because they're the most evil, sadistic people that spread in that area like a cancer. They encircled Palestine. They put an enormous wall up around them, and they just killed them, deprived them, and tortured them in the most unbelievable ways. They can't be the Israelites. And that's my take on it.
I didn't even know they existed a few years ago. Now I'm just like seeing them everywhere. Just and it's such a turnoff to me that like they think they're chosen too. No, we're the chosen ones. It's like now we got two groups that think they're chosen by God and destined to rule over Esau and the Gentiles.
Hold on, man. We gonna get this work. God taught us a lot of things, and I studied the Bible very, very well for a lot of years. And I went to every religion on earth that I could go to. I've been to China, I've sat with the Buddhists, I've been all over this world. When I was in intelligence with the government, when they had something that dealt with religion, they sent me. They sent me into the basement of the Vatican with a group of people to look at the lost scrolls. And we brought out, the United States government brought out of the basement the Maccabees, Esther, the Wisdom of Solomon, many books of the Bible that weren't in the Bible. Okay? And there's many more down there. many more. The Catholic Church suppressed us like you wouldn't believe. They kept so many things hidden from us. There are books of the Bible that reveal exactly what is happening in this world today. And we recorded it, and we know what it is.
Hey man, hey, shalom to the brother at GMS. Get this work, man. These clips I got from that brother, man. Shalom to that brother, man. That brother be going in, man. Beautiful clips, man. But showing you that this word is going out, man. And I'm just jump straight into it. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. The banner represent what? The Bible, man. The high mountain represent this devil's, his so-called government, man, which is America, especially here in Babylon the Great, man. It said, lift ye up a banner in the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Exalt the voice on what, man? Cry out loud, like it says in Isaiah 58:1, man, and spare not. And it says, exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that it may go into the gates of the nobles. And this is what you're seeing, man. Like Esau, Edom said, man, it's like I'm seeing Hebrew Israelites everywhere. Like, oh God, Billy, yeah, they're bugging out because they're seeing what Jacob is rising up and coming back to his state of mind and knowing that he's what he's the chosen people, man. And Esau knows that. That's why he's upset. Or you can't be the chosen. Esau knows. Esau plays semantics. This devil reads, man. Unlike you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they don't like to read. The devil reads, man. This is why he said, Esau and the Gentiles, they saying they're supposed to read or rule over Esau and the Gentiles because he knows he's Esau. He knows his characteristics of his skin color and his characteristics, what Esau Edom would be doing in the past and in the last days fit these devils. And they know that, man. And this is why they're so in an uproar or seeing the way things are going in their so-called society, because they're finished. They're through and they're cut, man. Because all we're doing is coming out the scriptures. We're not waging no war with them. All we're doing is waging a spiritual war with them by using the Bible, man. Because this is a spiritual warfare taking place, man. And these devils get upset when we don't go do out here and doing carnal things like out here just, on some madness. We come straight out the scriptures and they cut, man. That's why he said, it's like I'm seeing Hebrew Israelites everywhere. Yeah, because the Lord is doing what? He's raising up the tabernacles of David, man, which is fallen, man. And real quick, this is the book of Baruch 2 and 30. And I'm not going to make this lesson long. Just wanted to get straight to the point, man. Baruch 2 and 30. But I knew that they would not hear me because there's a stiff-necked people. And it's talking about the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. They're hard-headed people. And he said, but in the land of their captivities, they will remember themselves. And this is Bible prophecy taking place, man. The book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, is being fulfilled right before these devils' eyes, man. And they're upset about it because we was the valley of the dry bones, man. And some jakes are still dry as hell. They don't know what the hell going on. The 2/3 don't know what the hell's going on to this day. But there's a remnant. It's a remnant according to election that will be saved in the last days, that will stand upon their feet and call their names what? Jacob and Israel, represent the tribes coming back together. Southern and northern kingdom, man. Judah and Ephraim. And they're afraid. The two witnesses. Because we had a testimony. We had a testimony, man. And Esau's afraid. Because while we're going to the gates of the nobles, we're right in their damn face, man, telling them they're going down, telling them this society's through, which they seeing it. Tell them that World War III's coming, MOTB's coming, martial laws, all the things that we've been saying through the Bible is coming, and these devils are afraid, man. Have they not heard? Esau done heard. This is why he's upset, man. And let me keep going. Verse 31. And ye should know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. And that's what you're seeing, man. Thinking upon the name of who? Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Not Jesus Christ, Nathaniel. Not JC. Yahweh Yahweh Shai. It's power within that name, man. It's power within that name. Because that's the power of who? The Israelites, man. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's power in that name, man. And these devils know that, and they tremble, and they see that, man. And they like, man, all they doing is coming out the Bible, man. And is what's happening. We're tearing all these strongholds down, man. And what you see happening, his society's falling. So Esau's through. He's done. He's done. This is Romans 10:18. But I say, first I started 17. So then faith come by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. So what we do, we've risen up on our feet by hearing the words of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Hearing the words, man. And it says, verse 18, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the world, so like all the earth, and their words until all the ends of the world. And this is why Esau's upset, because the word went out through the unicorn. You read that Psalms the 19th chapter. YouTube was set up for the platform of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah for this word to go out, man. We didn't do like some of these camps and went to these various places and jumped on planes and set up shop. No, they was gathered by the spirit of the word of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, the testimony, man. Yahweh Shah said, I'll stand at the door and knock and come in and sup with you. Revelation 3:20. And that's what you're seeing, man. The brothers is raising up in the spirit, springing forth, as you read in Isaiah the 44th chapter, springing forth as on the willow courses, man. And everywhere, the altars are everywhere in Babylon, man. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah 19:19. In that day shall there be an altar to Yahweh in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar of the border thereof to the Lord. And this is these altars, man. This is why he said he's seen Hebrew Israelites everywhere, man. Even with the camps, some of the camps that ain't got all 100% truth, they still teaching Israel, man. And like we say, it's elect brothers amongst them camps, but guess what? They still teaching Israel, and still teaching Esau, Edom, that he's gonna get destroyed. And that's what he's so in fear, because he has no chance, man. This devil has no chance. Is it not? I'm seeing Hebrew Israelites everywhere. Yes, you seeing prophecy being fulfilled. The scriptures are speaking. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. It should surely come to pass. And that's what you're seeing, man. We're standing upon our feet through the scriptures, man. Man, it's beautiful. Revelation 11:11. Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet and great fear fell upon which saw them, man. After the 3 days and a half, man. The 3 days and a half. 300, what was it? 1619 to 1969, 1970. That 3 days and a half. And now what you seeing? Prophecy being filled. And Yahweh Shai said, well, he will come and revive them. Let's get that, because he's coming. This is Hosea 6:2. After 2 days, he will revive us. And the third day, he shall raise us up, and we shall live in his sight, man. That's what you're seeing taking place, man. And Yahweh Shai is about to return in what? In the third day? We're in that third day now. He's been gone, what, 2,000 plus years, and he's about to return on that third day. So we're living in the Bible was never done away with, because Esau said so. Esau said it was modern day times, not according to the Lord, man. And that was a stumbling block, because this devil, he changed the signs of the times of the seasons. The prophecy said he would do that, but it was the will of the Lord for him to do that, man. So it'd be a stumbling block. But now you're seeing what the scriptures are being revealed in the last days. Brothers is rising up on their feet, and these devils are afraid, man, because they're in fear. They see that the Bible's speaking, man. They're seeing that the men of the Lord, the tabernacles of David, are being risen up through the Spirit. Even niggas in the world, they know the Hebrew Israelites, man. And it makes Esau upset, man. This is Psalms 50:21. These things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest thou was altogether such as one with us as thyself. Esau been doing all this wickedness, and he thought the Lord wasn't going to judge his ass. He thought that he was going to have his people in captivity forever, man. Esau either thought he was going to rule over the congregation of the Lord, which is the tribes, forever. He thought he'll never see Negro, Latino, Native Americans raising up and calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, man. Not black Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. Because we come in all colors, man. All shape, colors, and sizes, man. Because it's all about the spirit, man. You are who your father is. Numbers 1:18. The spirit bear witness. Romans 8:16. It ain't about the outer appearance. It's about the spirit, man. It's about the spirit. And we say that over and over again. Because we have what? We have bug outs and agents, Agent Riser, Vocab Malone, that like to call us black Hebrew Israelites. But hey, we're not black Hebrew Israelites because we're not black ourselves. We're different shades of brown. And then we have brothers that look like the heathen nations, that look like the Gentiles. But it's you are who your father is, because you got to understand we were scattered amongst the heathen, man. Ezekiel 36:19. We was dispersed. Why? Because we went off. So he scattered us, man. But through the spirit, he said he will what? Gather us through the four corners of the earth, man. And this is what you're seeing taking place. And these devils are afraid. They see they're through. Esau's finished. Now you seeing what? You seeing a lot of uproars about the, like he feel like this is an uprising taking place, man. Just like in the time of the book of Acts, man. Let's get that real quick. Because Acts, man, you read about the book of Acts. Acts is what? About action. Action, the same things is taking place, man. The scriptures say there is nothing new under the sun. The things is written 4 times is written for our learning. Romans 15:4. All these things that we are speaking is taking place, man. That's why the scriptures say seek the old path and ask of the good way, roughly paraphrasing. Man, you gotta love it, man. Acts 17:5. I get straight to the point. Acts 17:5. But the Jews which believed not moved with envy and took unto them certain lewd fellows of a baser sort, and gathered a company and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, let me read it again. Acts 17:5. Yeah, Acts 17:5. But the Jews which believed not moved with envy and took them certain lewd fellows of a baser sort, and gathered a company and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. Why? Because they was out there teaching that word. And he said, and when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also. Because what's happening? Us teaching this world is teaching this word is turning this world upside down, man. And if you don't have the eyes to see that and the ears to hear that, the Lord ain't dealing with you. What you see taking place: famine of food, wars and rumors of wars, MOTB being ushered right in your face, all this pestilence being pushed in your face, a shutdown of the society pushing your face. Who been telling you this for years and years? Apostles of Great Millstone. Before Apostle of Great Millstone, Abba Bivens, Prophet Elijah in the spirit, if you can receive it, John the Baptist, if you can receive it. These things are taking place, man. The prophecies are speaking. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. I should declare the end from the beginning, and I would do all my pleasures. Isaiah 46:10. This is what you're seeing taking place. The Bible is speaking, man. The things that was written before time was written for your learning. The Bible is speaking, man. And these Edomites are afraid. They see it. That's why the scriptures say that the children of the night are wiser than the children of the day. Esau can see it, but Jake can't see it, though. But it's beautiful. The Lord wanted it that way. So he's justified to destroying 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And what? Redeeming the 1/3, 144,000, and the 1/3, man, that great multitude. But this is, hey, man, the Bible is speaking loud and clear. These words that we speaking is tearing this place down, man. And these devils see that. Their society's through. Let me grab that and I end it. This is a spiritual warfare taking place. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pulling down the strongholds and casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach. So we casting down all the strongholds and all the lies, man. All the lies, and all we're using is the scriptures, man. We're not coming in our own. We're not out there bearing arms and anything, man, because we know this is a spiritual warfare taking place, man. This is spiritual warfare. It's nothing carnal. So we using the scriptures, which is our power through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and we're tearing this place down. It's what? Tearing this world upside down, man, through the spirit. So call on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. So I'm going to end it with that, man. Lord willing, is edifying through the spirit, man. Just wanted to do a quick layback lesson on Have They Not Heard, man, because, hey, the word gone out, man. Real quick, man, I got to end it with this. One of my favorite scriptures, man. Matthew 24:14. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. Shalom.